Okay, genuine question for those that say that women should go 50-50 in a relationship with a man because it's the 21st century and we're equals now. Do you think that women fought for the right to have our own money, have our own bank accounts, have our own property, just to turn around and give that to a man, to the same people that were fighting us on it, that were like, no, you're not equal. Oh man, I wish you could have a bank account, but you're just not equal. You're not equal to us. Oh no, dang it. Oh man. And then we fought them so fucking hard that they were like, okay, fine, but we get half. And you think the women that were doing the fighting were like, yeah, that totally makes sense. I did all of this just so I could split it with you. I did all of this so that you could have half the money that I'm working so hard for. Do you have a brain hemorrhage? Hey, do you have a tumor? Because that happens, by the way. Like, some people do develop tumors in their brains and they become violent and crazy, and then they get them taken out and they become normal again. That might be happening with you because your words aren't making any sense. I saw it on the pit. I would get that checked out.
This is like feminist drunk history, because first off, you didn't fight for any of that. A few marches and protests don't count, especially when you don't have any violent means behind what you're asking for. You did some marches and protests, and weak men just gave you what you wanted. You weren't dying in the fields being shot at by muskets and cannonballs. You were marching down safe streets being patrolled by men, making sure nothing happened to you. Otherwise, the so-called fight would have been quickly squashed. But more importantly, why do you think you'd be exempted from sharing your wealth? That has been something always expected from men. And funny enough, what you're saying now is exactly what men are feeling. Why am I going to work so hard for some boy to say one day, I'm not happy, and now I get to work till I'm dead, living out of my car, seeing my kids 4 days out of the month? Men didn't fight and die for that. Men want to be able to share their wealth. That's kind of one of the functions of a family. And since you wanted to get a paycheck so badly, why would you think you wouldn't have to share it? Men do, and always have. You expect your man to share his paycheck with you, and if he's not entitled to all his money, then why do you think you're entitled to all of yours? Because you so-called fought for it? Well, so did men, and they were still expected to share with you. And you know what we call that? A traditional conservative family. This is nothing but some weird revised feminist history lesson, making it sound like they were in the trenches fighting for it, when it was more or less just peaceful walks. So don't be mad now that you might have pony ups and down when you're in a relationship. This is exactly what you fought for, and you not seeing that only makes me think you're the one here with the brain tumor, making them violent and crazy, and the words not making any sense.